Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world. Today we are diving into a company that seems to think they can get $25 million just by asking for it. But can they? Let's find out. We're going to be looking at an 8K filing from Advanced Biomed Inc. It's basically a quick update they have to give to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about important new events. This one is all about a deal they've made to sell a bunch of their stock. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, so come join the conversation. Scroll 1.01 entry into a material definitive Acri AG Nade Ager is that on June 6th, 2025, Advanced Biomed Inc. made a deal with LNAV Investment, OTQ just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNAV can sell up to $25 million worth of their common stock, which is just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNAV worth of their common stock, which is just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNAV can sell up to $25 million worth of their common stock, which is just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNAV, the stock can be $5 million worth of their common stock, which is just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNDEV, the stock's par value, basically its face value, is 0 LN as estimate opportunities. IFN lead can sell up to $25 million worth of their common stock, which is just the regular kind of stock. To this investor, LNDEV, the stock's par value, basically its face value, is $0. The key thing here is that the company doesn't have to sell all $25 million worth of stock. They have the right to, and the investor, LNDEV, is obligated or required to buy it if Advanced Biomed decides to sell. This kind of arrangement is often called an equity line of credit or a standby equity distribution agreement. It's like having a credit card with a $25 million limit, but instead of borrowing money, they're selling stock. A scroll copy of the agreement is attached hereto as coverage of its 99.1 and is incorporated by reference herein. Scroll FIC, the filing mentions that a copy of the agreement is attached as an exhibit. This means that all the details of the deal are in that document, which anyone can go read. It's important to remember that the summary in the 8K is just a quick overview and the actual agreement has all the specifics. There's also a disclaimer here, a warning, that this report isn't an offer to sell the stock. They're just saying they've made an agreement. They can't actually sell the stock in any state where it's illegal until they've followed all the rules and regulations. Finally, the filing lists the exhibits, which includes the purchase agreement. So what does all this mean? Well, Advanced Biomed now has access to a potential $25 million. They can use this money for all sorts of things like research and development, marketing, or paying off debt. However, they have to give up ownership of the company to get it. Each time they sell shares, the existing shareholders own a smaller piece of the pie. This is called dilution. Now, let's step back and think about the bigger picture. Advanced Biomed is a company in the Biomed, short for biomedical industry, so it's likely involved in developing new medical technologies or treatments. These kinds of companies often need a lot of money to fund their research, which can be risky and take a long time. This agreement gives them some financial flexibility, meaning they have more options. But there's also a risk for the investors. If the company doesn't do well, the stock price could go down and they could lose money. And because this LNAV is buying shares over time, they are betting that Advanced Biomed stock will be worth more in the future than it is today. I'm Kim Au for my take on this. On the one hand, this agreement gives Advanced Biomed some much needed financial flexibility. It's like having a safety net, knowing they can get money if they need it. This could be especially important for a company in a risky industry like biomedicine, where it can take years to develop new products and get them approved. It also signals that someone, Ananav in this case, believes in their vision enough to put up money. However, there are also some potential downsides. Selling stock dilutes existing shareholders, meaning their ownership stake gets smaller. If the company keeps selling shares, the stock price could go down, which would hurt everyone who owns the stock. It also makes you wonder why they need this money in the first place. Are they struggling to generate revenue? Do they have a promising new product in the pipeline that needs funding? It's hard to say without more information. Overall, this agreement seems like a mixed bag. It gives Advanced Biomed some financial breathing room, but it also comes with some risks for shareholders. Whether it's a good deal or not will depend on how the company uses the money and whether they can deliver on their promises. Alright, that's our breakdown of Advanced Biomed's latest filing. What's your take on this financing and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.